Today, we are hacking the AI credit system. If you've ever hit a paywall on a powerful AI tool you desperately wanted to use, then this is for you. We're about to show you how the pros bypass those super expensive subscriptions.
Okay, so let's just get right into it. All the big names, we're talking Kling, Runway, Figma, they all want you paying hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars every single month. It's a massive wall for most of us. But what if I told you there's a back door? A way the pros are getting access to these exact same tools, but for pennies on the dollar.
First up, let's talk about the old way, the one you've probably tried, the failing email trick. If you've been around this space for a bit, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you know it's become a totally frustrating dead end.
I mean, seriously, are you tired of this? The constant hunt for a working temp email? The domains that are always blocked? That one brief, glorious moment of access before, poof, it's gone, and you have to start all over? It's such a waste of time and energy that you could be using to actually create something. This whole loop is exactly why we need a much smarter strategy.
And this right here, this is the problem in a nutshell. You find a cool tool, you grab a temp email, and then, surprise, that domain is blocked. So you regenerate, and you regenerate again, until one finally slips through the cracks. You get your free credits, you burn through them in like 5 minutes making one video, and then you're right back at square one. It's a total hamster wheel.
So let's be real. This isn't just tedious, it's how amateurs operate. It's a short-term fix that just doesn't scale. The pros, the agencies, the people cranking out tons of content, they are not wasting their time doing this. They have a completely different strategy, and that's what we're about to get into.
All right, let's dive into the first pro strategy, the team exploit. This is all about thinking like an agency and finding a clever way to get around those user and device limits that are designed to make you pay for every single person on your team. So the key to this whole thing is a tool called an anti-detect browser. Okay, so what is that? Well, every time you go online, your browser leaves this unique digital fingerprint. Your location, your computer type, all your settings. AI platforms use that to track you. What an anti-detect browser does is let you create unlimited, completely separate browser profiles, each with its own unique fingerprint. To the website, it looks like 10 different people on 10 different computers in 10 different places. Now let's look at how this actually works. Take Figma's new AI tool, Weavy. It's awesome, but their premium plans have super strict user limits. Well, using a tool like Dialog, you can buy just one premium account and then share it with your entire team. Each person logs into their own isolated profile, and to Figma, they all look like totally separate, totally legit users. No device limits get triggered, and you don't get banned. It's a game changer for teams. Okay, now for strategy number 2, and honestly, this one is probably the most powerful. It's called AI-PI arbitrage. This completely changes the game. It's not about tricking a subscription model, it's about bypassing it altogether so you only pay for exactly what you use. So what the heck is an API? Well, think of it like a secret back door. The pretty website that you use to make an AI video, that's the front door, and it's got a big subscription bouncer standing there. The API, on the other hand, is a direct line to the engine room, the AI model itself. It lets developers use the tool's core functions without ever having to go through the front door. And just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got the official subscription for a tool like Kling AI with plans that can easily run you thousands of dollars a month. But on the other side, when you access that very same model through a developer API, it becomes pay-as-you-go. There's no monthly commitment. You just pay for the exact processing power you use down to the second. So what does that look like in real money? Look at this number. 7 cents. That is the cost per second of video generation for Kling 2.6 with motion control, one of the best models out there when you access it through a platform like Fal.ai. Not a $100 subscription, 7 cents a second. Let's just break down these savings because they're insane. For simple stuff, you can just route them to free models and save about 70%. Now look at this. For a 10-minute pro video generation, instead of being locked into a $1,000 a month plan, you're looking at around $42. That's a savings of over 95%. And for team access, instead of buying a bunch of expensive seats, you just share one API key. The savings are just massive. So, this all leads to a totally new mindset. It's time to stop thinking like a hacker just trying to get free stuff and start thinking like an arbitrager. It's about being efficient. It's about understanding the system and using it to your own advantage. It's really just about working smarter. So here it is, your new playbook. First, stop wasting your life with temporary emails. It's a dead end. Second, use anti-detect browsers like Dialog to make one premium subscription work for your whole team. Third, tap into those raw developer APIs to pay only for what you actually generate. And finally, route your tasks smartly. Use the cheap or free models for the simple jobs, and save your premium access for when you really need it. The goal here isn't just to get stuff for free. It's about being efficient and smarter than the system.
And all of this leaves us with one final, pretty big question. If the pros, the agencies, and the developers are all bypassing the system using these exact tools, you have to wonder, is the consumer subscription model that we're all so used to already obsolete? Is this the beginning of the end for the expensive AI paywall?